Yeah, I think if they win tonight, I think they're in the top four, definitely. Vonnie.
Super Saturday road trip continues here on Fox League. It's FM welcoming the Warriors, and well, what a season they have had. A special
day for both teams, but the home team are the Tigers, but I think the visitors might get...
Glad you could join us. The Tigers get things underway, and the Warriors in front of this from dummy half. Comes across to Marata Niakore. Comes back to the middle, Tohu Harris. And the lock forward jersey today, the third to Klukstar, who's out through the concussion protocols after being on the end of that hit. Playing it there for Coruscant. Goes back to Luke Brooks. Puts it high in on the field. We'll see what happens in the next 60 seconds or thereabouts. As 5 meetings, it has been all the Warriors against the Tigers. Here's a chance left in this set for Newell Blake, for Johnson. Chance for Tuapiki. Rocco with Teddy Zalesniak, who had maybe a metre to work in. The form he's in good ball. It's Clemmer for the Tigers. It's been enormous. Montoya on the other side of the field. It's for Newell Blake to work it into Clemmer, and also Uto Ikemegan. Comes across to Johnson, who will kick it towards the corner, looking for that box.
On that one, just a little bit big, but not a bad start. Sends him to centre field.
Inside for West here today. Dane Laurie, who's off to the Panthers. He'll go flat there for Harris. Will no through. He's got Metcalf, and he's so quick, nobody will lay it. They really have turned things around as far as rugby league in this part.
Football, and he did get it, and then put his 5'8" away.
See how they fare here. Jareem Buller will do the scrum feeding. In that direction. Goes short, though, to Clemmer. Barnett was waiting for him again. Now Clemmer. Comes across to Buller, Kapoa. He feeds it from dummy half. Goes back to Johnson. It's been a massive part of it. He was at the Titans quite obviously. Thought about giving it all up to play basketball. We saw coming off the bye 2 weeks ago before the win last week against the Titans. Off the back of the game last week on the Gold Coast, where they had the majority of support. Looking left, coming back to the right though. Tuapiki is there. There was some space. Egan comes to Johnson. Cut out ball. Pompey! He'll go with speed. And the try scorer looking to convert here to make it 12-point far in attack. On the run around, Coruscant finds Brooks, goes out the back. Buller. Coruscant. A little show of the ball. Volley taken down there by Barker. Certainly has evolved over the past 12 to 18 months. If you were
clear running to the try to make a tackle on the try, Barnett from the kickoff. So doesn't matter how you get there, you just got to get there. And they shows to the out. They take it in there, and then he tries to find, so you said, side, and he has got.
Coruscant converts. It's a couple of metres out from the Warriors line to the Tigers, ticking plenty of boxes here. Tigers 10 from 10 to begin. Warriors 7 from 10. 2 of those to get through the sets. No trick shots from inside their own territory. Play conservative, the 18th man. At the moment it's Sinnerinen, who's out there in the dummy half roll. Puts the foot down, gives it off to Ford. He's set upon straight away by Stafford eventually. Barnett comes to Johnson. Grubbers well. Tigers line. Berry feeding it. Now Metcalf, well stopped by Dane Laurie. Goes to Johnson, who kicks to the air this time. But Teddy Zalesniak is out there.
The ball on the ground, and he was in a good position to gather the loose ball. Now they have to want. Sometimes there was different people at dummy half, and not Egan, and the pass just wasn't where it was.
Sirenen goes to Harris. Bit of footwork there. Coruscant on the tackle. Now Walker once again. Metcalf, good hands there. Pocker is no try.
We're on tackle 6. We have no try based on.
The Tigers hang on. We'll find out more, of course, tomorrow morning as well once the match review committee takes a look at that. What they go here today. We are, but a different type of show. The Tigers hitting back. Get the referee as he plays the ball. Harris comes on his left-hand side to Ford, who's taken down by. As they go across the red stripe, it's Niakore now on this right. Head back to the right-hand side. Johnson, he finds, trying to find Tua. Feeds it back to Johnson. Now Tuapiki. But Teddy Zalesniak in a race for the ends in Hamilton. Bending it back, bending it. Walker playing it here. Niakore. There's blushes. Nickel Klukstar, who should be back next week. But a number of concussions, heavy one he took from Mo Fotuaika.
Yeah, especially if they get the result today, they can give their young full
Towards the halfway line, Bateman spinning as he makes the catch. Surely there was something going our way, sir. The referee disagreed.
on a pressure pass, some good defence from the Tigers, but unlike the Warriors so far this year.
He's been the man so far. Here he is again, off the back of Brooks. Cross finds Johnson. He finds Wateni Zelezniak, and the man of the moment. He's been so dangerous in this opening half. Johnson will kick early, who done some homework and realised that Johnson and Wateni Zelezniak are quite the contact. And up against the cellar dwellers in the Tigers, who come left through Brooks. Drives it low down the short side, coming across. Some bullets early on here, the Warriors. Turnover possession, though, on the ball was outside the 40. Why, it's a restart and not a penalty.
Nasty dummies and shapes. He ran down that sideline, didn't get any joy from it. And then power through the middle and trying to get the ball to Happy Coruscant.
Off the field at the moment still. And a couple of balls. Doesn't do all the time these days. Now Metcalf comes across to Pompey. So Surinan off the back of the scrum win. 4 tackles for his team in the process. Johnson again showing it. Yeah, quickly. Brooks got a touch on that ball. It'll be 6 again at worst here for the Warriors. Down. Plenty of tackles for the Warriors inside the red zone so far in the game. And why wouldn't you go straight back to Tavanga, who had Ivoli around the legs. Comes back for Tavanga. Different sets of 6, all those penalties and restarts. This extra things in the dummy half roll for Wade Egan. See how it's a good carry again by Niakura. Lewis Blake just jumped the gun a little bit there.
Down on him, he needed to make that catch, and the young winger did a really good job. Fast to hit there, and he just went for the 40-20 touchline and puts it nearly in the foot.
Looking up again, difficult catch. We'll see if they can carry with Buller. Here's a count. Tower on the outside. What razzle-dazzle from the time.
They just get a mismatch in speed. An edge back roll with an exciting foot.
Get your seat for the decider on the 1st of October. Get back to their rhythm. The Warriors. Curran kept his eyes focused on the ball, and Tupou's having quite a night out on this left edge.
Well, they did a
Veras on play number 1. Speaking of Veras, Clemmer has put one down here. A couple of was convinced. He was smiling at his old teammate. He'll be smiling even more on the foot.
Yeah, just his awareness of who's kicking the football, where the...
Under 20. Johnson's here to a pinky. Looking for Wateni Zelezniak again tomorrow morning. Brooks hands it off there for Alex Twala, who has it here. Stays at 22 points. Just look on that right-hand side. Convincing. The warning from the referee ringing in the front rower's ears as he works his way up. In a big way, didn't they? All those weeks ago at Suncorp Stadium, taking down the... There's the Warriors' run home. Beyond this game, they've got the Sea Eagles, the Dragons. Here's Laurie, though, taking it to the Warriors. Surinan makes the tackle on him. 1/2 minutes remaining. They've rehearsed this one.
They have.
Now the Warriors
wasn't happy with it. He wanted to sit in that bottom corner, but it's not a bad result. They bring it out to the tour.
And by full time, it'll be just about an hour. He's played solid to surge towards win number 14. Harris goes back to Barnett. They go to the left-hand side. Johnson might have been thinking about one point. Look, as close as that. The Warriors off the back of the scrum win. Chance here to put this one to bed. He's carried back to the line by Curran. Here's Harris. Good hands. John starts on their own line. Johnson goes to Fanua Blake. Fanua Blake scored itself. Switching back and forth between he and Sean Johnson.